And hello good people of the interest, it is I, Tommy Kelly. This is Adventures in Woo Woo, and welcome to another TaSTA Rituals. For those who don't know, TaSTA stands for Tommy and Spud Talk About, and it's a weekly podcast, more or less weekly, where we talk about all things occult, spirituality, awakening, and all of that kind of stuff. We then kind of branched off into a secondary podcast, an occasional one, where we record some of our spirit bothering or some of our rituals. Sometimes we get people in to help us, sometimes we don't. The link will be in the show description for the entire playlist and you can check that out. This ritual that you're going to see is coming as part of an answer, I suppose, to a previous ritual, but it's also building on an awful lot of other stuff we have done. So if you haven't seen any of these, you might be best served to go back to the beginning and have a look, although who has time for all of this? Bring you up quickly to speed. We got talking to a being who purported or claimed to be that he was an entity known as Black from the Secret Chiefs or the Great White Brotherhood or the Secret Rulers of the World, the good guys, or the Bodhisattvas. One of any of these kind of words might describe what they are. And he said we could call them whenever we want if we want to have some questions. But then we did this thing called the Ultra-Terrestrial Hunt, is where we called up the Secret Chiefs in order to talk to them about some of the things that happened in a TV show called Helio. And kind of in hindsight, we kind of felt that maybe that wasn't the most ideal thing to do, that we seemed to have in some way annoyed them or wasted their time, or there was a general reaction to it that wasn't what we were used to from the previous times that we had done these type of sessions. And so we wanted to quickly jump back in and kind of touch base, particularly with this entity Black, who had been very kind of generous with his time, with their time, previous to this. So what we tried to do in this ritual was learn as much as we could where we went wrong in the previous kind of attempts or the previous rituals. And an awful lot of it was that we tended to talk over the entity when they were talking, asking questions when they were possibly in the middle of answering other questions, so it all became a bit of a jumble. So I had the idea of, really regimenting it and cutting it up into different segments so that we would have exact timeline of what question was being answered when, and also for as much as possible for us to shut up and not say anything and let the entity talk and say what it needed to say or wanted to say. So this is broke up into 5 parts. The first is kind of just a standard hello, this is who we are, this is what our intention is there anybody there? And then we have 3 middle sections, which is a question each from myself, Jason Mandel, who was doing the channeling or the Estes Method, he's the guy with the headphones on, and another question from Spud. And then the final section is just kind of like a debrief or a wrap up and getting the last remnants of wisdom from Black. The whole day I had done a number of things building up to this. I'd done an awful lot of banishing, an awful lot of offerings and incense, and there was a lot of sage going around, a lot of Palo Santo, a lot of that kind of working up towards us. There was a lot of meditation, so it kind of, the momentum had built. By the time we got to the actual session itself, it felt like there was a lot of power there and he came in very quick. In the show description below, I will also be linking to a transcript that I did of the entire session. Sometimes these things read a bit better than they do over a kind of a very stilted type of recording. Both of them I feel are worth listening to and also to read it. If you want to know more about the Estes Method, which Jason is using to do the channeling, then I'll also leave a link in the show description as well and you can check that out. So without further ado, let's get into this.
Timer is started.
We would like to call him Black, who is part of the Secret Chiefs of the Great White Brotherhood, the Bodhisattvas of the planet, who previously told us that we could call on him.
Hey guys.
Hi. How are you?
I'm coming in hot.
Okay. What our intention today is to...
It's funny.
Is to
be doing this.
Okay. Why is that?
Are you ready?
I hope so. Our intention today, Black, is to each ask a question, including a question from Jason himself.
Nothing strange, please.
Okay, that's fair enough. But we actually, as much as possible, want to leave it open-ended and leave it over to you to talk more rather than us constantly interrupting you, because as you can see already, I'm doing it. So just to kind of very...
Okie dokie.
Okay. We're trying our best to find the best way of doing these communications and to not be, I suppose, rude or insulting or in some way impolite. So please know that all of our intentions are always positive, and that if we do in any way cause any harm, it's certainly not where we're coming from.
Masters.
Well, we're trying our best to learn from our previous mistakes, and we hope we haven't in any way sullied our relationship with you. So is there anything you would like to share with us today before we get into the questions?
Playful and joy. Let's tune in so we don't ruin it. Are you getting pretty comfortable?
Yeah.
All right, you're welcome.
Okay. Can you give us some feedback on the last session that we had with the being called Nothing?
Earthenware. It's good. Oh, the master. Thank God for that.
As in
Finally.
Called in the master today. The servitor.
Oh, Nemo's the master of the...
Yeah, it's which way you're referring to, because we called in the master
Alrighty
today.
then.
The master of the temple, or the master of the servitor?
12 here to talk to you. But this is fine. How is your air conditioning?
Very warm here.
Yeah, I actually got a new air conditioner a few days ago. My wife gave it to me.
I hope it's not too much.
Well, I have to switch it off when we're recording, so... Black, can you tell us something about the screams that occurred the last time, during the last session?
I hope it's not condescending, really. But it's approaching the zone of overt philosophy, unnameable, in the air. What's the first round of questions?
Ask him about the ultra-terrestrial thing again. Black, when we contacted Nemo, nobody, was it? Were our questions inappropriate? Did we do something wrong?
Why did we feel so weird after compared to the other sessions?
Well, honestly, I'm not thrilled with you.
Okay.
for the company.
Interesting. Could you elaborate on that?
Pain. Conversations for dollars. Never. But we'll get back to the prophecies.
Okay. Well, I want to reiterate that it was never our intention to annoy you or to inappropriately contact you or do something inappropriate. But it is a learning experience for us. I'm sure you can understand.
I want to ask something there, Tommy. Time looks like it's only a minute or two left.
Okay.
I am Black.
Hello, Black. We know. Black, from the teachers that humanity has had over the years, is there any particular ones that you would like us to, spend some time with, learn from, read their books?
The one that I asked you for a piece of, you don't know yet.
That's cryptic.
But it will come.
Okay.
Okay. So, as we come to
Your
the end...
credit is good.
So we'll probably... The time is running out here, so we will be moving on to the questions in separate sessions, just to delineate them. So is there anything you'd like to say before this session ends? We'll talk again more
Every
at the
day,
end.
it's only making the world. It sang the words "the world." Coming to joy and wonder. A playful song is on us. If you slow down to listen.
Jason wants to know, what, if anything, should he be aware of regarding the growth towards his next awakening?
On it. This summer, no trouble for you. And it's going to be a lovely, heavenly, good development. Just a sec. The details, are you ready? Over and over again.
Yes, we're ready. Sorry.
I was thinking the same.
Number 4 is spectacular and imminent. Don't worry. Have faith. You'll understand. According to him, it's already part of you. There's a lot of music playing. That was Jason. Patience. And fondly you will love it. An invitation. It's good to find the others. Synchronicity. Yeah, that's right. Don't wait. Until the stranger finds you first. Have a good chat online. With the new friends. It is certain. This leads to the next shot.
Spud, go for it.
No, go ahead. Be my
Sure.
be my guest.
Okay. What should I know?
Oh, Tommy, everything.
Okay.
Oh my
Sorry for
God.
laughing. It's just.
I'm never going to be skeptical about
I'm
magic
hearing
again.
laughter. Oh. I think I bumped my mic, sorry. Will you be satisfied? You're good. Great, even. You'll find yourself. Restrictions apply. One needs to pull together. I know it sounds fucked up. One and two in safety. It's a party. Let's give you having to deal with the confusion a break. It's all grand. Just back up 100. Out of the basement. Erect your soul in the light. Don't worry about what that means. Just take my hand. You're going to be proud of yourself. I just know why it hurts, Tommy. And there is relief at the oasis. An offer direct.
Hello, Black. Spud here. Big fan of your work. No, I'm not messing. Regarding my true will, Black, how best to integrate it in the wider world?
Numerous emergency actions are impossible. Focus on today. It's good. Here is one. Campaign. If you take it up. I hope you're alert. and never stop. Don't stop it. Pat. I hear the sound of... Sorry, I hear the sound, what it sounded like children playing, like at a playground or something like that, like just laughing and shouting. This is the dream. This. Just to know it. Just come and join in. For these reasons. Down the storm. It's good to look out for problems. But you can't be so vigilant every vacationing day. He will counsel you. If you call second and come back now, we can journey and find new ways to share It's not just one thing. But a lifetime.
Thank you very much, Black. That was immensely
Black.
helpful and very generous. It seems like the communication was really clear today. Is there something we did better today than previous the other days, so that we know to do it in the future?
I'm hearing trumpets like a fanfare.
This guy knows our sense of humor.
He does. Yeah. Are you Irish, Black?
He did say grand earlier, didn't he?
He did. Yeah, I noticed that as well. Yeah.
It might be.
All right. Okay. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah. It's very hard to know what to say now because
A good chat with our family.
Yeah. It was a good chat. Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll all get a lot from that. So thanks very much.
A lot in
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on, Spud.
There was something that you said in the first session before we took up the three individual questions, and you said something about a prophecy that you would return to the prophecy. So what's that in?
Tune in now.
What's that in reference to?
It's a fine thing, gentlemen. Now, the wisdom it's a miracle. It's important how you question me. Be respectful. And be awesome. Why wouldn't I want that? When it comes to what you don't think you know, it's mobile. What the words are, honestly. It's ephemeral. So don't worry about it. It's here now. Our plans. It seems impossible. At no point should this work. But I'm really, really, really fantastically, devilishly, rather than on autopilot, thankful for human awareness, exploration, imagination, that fine thing. It's important to have it checked. It's incredible. If you wait,
Do you want to ask one more, Tommy? His time's nearly up.
Yeah, it's just he did tell us to wait.
Sorry, Black.
Long we left, Spud.
2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, because we have to say goodbye to all that stuff. I don't know.
There is at least we all in this moment help to boost the signal right now. You're ones to hold the flame. It gets a little burny at times. I'm proud of you. Don't go anywhere.
Black, we're coming to the end of our time.
Well, that was delightful.
Equally delightful for us. As always, thank you very much for talking to us. And
You got it.
we hope we can do it soon.
An ally.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Awesome.
I'm never going to reveal the words. I just want something good for you. Like children. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, man.
Cheers, yeah.
I'm really good.
Okay, thank you.
Us too, man. Yeah. Thanks for that. Buzzer should go any very soon. It's gone, man. That's mad.
How we doing?
Jason, other than I trust you, I wouldn't trust you. You know that?
Yeah.
Is it okay.
Yeah.
I get you.